Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, bringing you guys Boruto episode 18. Once again, I mentioned it in the last video, but this is immediately after Boruto 17 that I'm watching this. Binge watching 2 episodes. Wow, binge watch 2! No, I'm just kidding. It's not really a binge watch for 2 episodes. Anyway, regardless, that is why I'm in the same clothes, and something I talked about at the end of the previous episode, and I want to put it at the beginning of this one. My Steins Gate time block is going to be ending in 6 episodes, so 6 weeks. Starting to think about what I want to watch instead on there. I have a few ideas, but if you guys have anything you guys want me to watch, I'll consider it. Eventually I'll do Patreon voting whenever I have a Patreon going and the community is big enough to do votes. But for now I'll be picking the shows myself with maybe some recommendations from you guys. Don't forget to check out my anime list. It's in the description of every single video, so that way you can see what I have seen and what I haven't seen, so you don't suggest something that I've already seen, obviously. That being said, I went into more detail in my last video, so if you go to the end of that, you'll see that. But for now, that's all I'm going to say about that. This is the second episode for this week. I decided to do 2 episodes. I think I kind of felt bad. I think the reason why I'm doing 2 episodes is I felt bad a little bit because I'm doing a Friday time slot now with Promise Neverland, like you guys probably heard me say in the last episode. But I kind of felt a little bad because I know you all want me to watch more Boruto, and that could have been another Boruto time slot instead of Promise Neverland. But I really want to watch that show, and now that I started doing anime reactions, I don't want to watch any anime without doing reactions to it, So, I don't watch any anime unless it's reactions now. So, that is kind of why I want to add in that extra slot for that. And I'm doing some extra Boruto as a gift to you guys and to free my conscience of, you guys wanting me to do more Boruto and me only occasionally doing more Boruto. Anyway, yeah, so I think I covered most of my other channel stuff in the beginning of the last one, so let's just talk about episode 17 a little bit, because that's what I usually do, even though that's usually to refresh my own memory of what happened. And I just watched the episode, so it's not really needed, but it'll probably be brief because not a ton happened. They learned how to walk on water, which is pretty cool. We didn't see a lot with it. We saw them practicing it. We didn't get to see them, they skipped the whole exposition about, ninjas can walk on water. This is how they do it. They infuse chakra in their feet, and, all this description that we had in the first season. Not the first season, the first show, Naruto. Which is pretty cool that they skipped it. They just kind of went right into it. It showed them already getting the basics down. They were able to barely stand on smooth, not moving water, and then Shino added the waves and messed them all up. And we saw that Sarada was probably the last one that fell, so the most proficient with it. We saw her use it later in the episode to walk on a moving river, in order to get the stuffed animal back to give to the girl that is in the hospital. Which was pretty much the premise behind the whole episode, was Sarada trying to get this item back to her dad. I guess there was some symbolic meaning because it was something her dad gave her. And I don't know if the dad isn't in the picture anymore, or it's just a gift and she wants it because she's in the hospital and her dad's just at work or something and she's fine. But Sarada's dad is Sasuke, who is off, traveling the world, not home. And we definitely got some inklings and some character development showing that she is a tad bit upset about that, which is pretty sad. I feel bad for Sarada and for Sakura as well, who we got to see in the episode along with Ino and Shinuzai, I believe it was. I already forgot her name. Those are 3 characters from the first series that we saw, which is pretty cool. And yeah, I had a couple theories of wondering if Sarada is gonna do medical ninjutsu or more combat style like Sasuke, and when she awakens her Sharingan, could she do some kind of like hybrid like fighting with medical ninjutsu, kind of like shit. You guys even told me in the description his name, and I already forgot it. The one like follower of Orochimaru who did medical ninjutsu towards the beginning. He kind of did like some fighting stuff. He like infused a chakra in his hand and uses like a little blade. That's exactly how he used it, by the way. Either way, I wonder if that's gonna be some interesting like powerful stuff in the future. That'd be pretty cool. We learned how Sarada likes to keep up her like everyone's impression of her. She wants everyone to think like highly of her, and she doesn't want to like show herself messing around or relaxing in front of anyone, pretty much. But that is the gist of everything that happened in our rapid fashion. But anyway, I kind of just want to get into episode 17, episode 18. I'm sorry. Alrighty, guys. So bring up this bright ass screen. We are gonna start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Woo! Uh-oh. Oh no, she's sick. Can't remember her name. That was what that face was about. Started with an H, right? Himawari, that's what it was. Yeah. Thank you, Boruto, for telling me. Hmm. So what is this episode gonna be about? Because I do know that like the next arc starts at episode 19, I believe. So next episode. Cool. Kind of cool that I got the 2 like filler type ones done this week. Filler-ish. Sorry, I know some people hate when I say filler. We got these 2 episodes done this week. Gotcha. Just kidding. Oh no, was she sick as a kid? Sorry to you full length guys. I feel like I don't do anything during the intros, but it's mainly because I don't want to talk about theories and stuff because I want non full length people to hear all my theories and everything. So it leaves me with like the whole intro duration worth of time of like not knowing what to say. I usually either just hum the song or I sometimes talk about random shit about the channel. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Like I'm doing now. Naruto. A day in the life of the Uzumaki family. Well, I guess we know what this episode's about. Well, she's sleeping peacefully even though she's sick, right? Or is this... Hmm. Oh, this is past inauguration ceremony? Is that when he... Oh, look at them all! Look at all the characters! And Naruto's drunk. He got wasted. That's something we never really got to see, right? Too young. Damn, look at freaking Shoji looking like a freaking badass. Kiba. Damn. Get wrecked, Kiba. You did, buddy. You did good. Oh, little Boruto. So she said that Himawari had some bad stuff. Did I say the wrong name earlier? Did I frig it up? Did I say Sarada? Last episode I watched just a minute ago was all about Sarada. So if I said Sarada regarding Himawari, I'm sorry. For some reason, it just dawned on me that I think I might have done that. I don't know. Hopefully not. Oh, is he got a hangover? He always has that arm covered. And I know it's the arm that is made out of the Hashirama cells, right? So did it not like clone it perfectly? Is it still like white or whatever, like those cells? Oh god, he's gonna jump on him. It's good. It's great. Damn, so this is like when Boruto was like Naruto was around more, I'm guessing, and Boruto seemed to look up to him more. Jesus. Her hair is like one of those things that they store needles in. I saw like the needles in her hair. They just like sewed the proper number on. That's amazing. Hmm. He's not even that old. I wonder why he handed it down. Maybe like his theory was just to. I'll talk about my theories about that after the episode. Actually, I think, or try to remember to anyway. Oh boy. Oh god, they're fighting. They're gonna break it. No, not the teddy bear or whatever that thing is. Rip. Literally. Uh oh. She's pretty strong though, right? Oh no! She activated the Byakugan. Is that our first time? That's awesome. Oh god. What the heck was that? Oh, oh god. That's so funny. The younger Sarada. And Choji's kid that I still don't remember the name of from last episode. Oh, my eyes actually watering because I laughed too hard with that part. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's gonna be freaking transformation. It is, isn't it? Yeah, that's Konohamaru. Damn! Damn! Oh god, that's creepy as hell. Oh god. Jesus Christ, it's like a damn horror movie. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's terrifying. Stop. It's actually, I'm joking, but it actually is like kind of creepy. Like, if they did that kind of shit with that voice acting in a like a scary kind of show, that'd be terrifying. Damn. Nice. He came home. Nice. That's awesome. They're both right. Himawari wanted the hamburger steak, but well, I've never had rice porridge, but it definitely sounds like something you eat when you're sick. Is she gonna? Oh no! That's how you scare the shit out of them. Now they're all scarred. Activate your Byakugan. Most terrifying thing in the world to them now. Nice. Do it, Boruto. Nice. Ichiraku ramen. Maybe, maybe not. Like a. Oh yeah! Woohoo! I called it. Not that was a really hard guess, guys. Oh god, what is that text? I'm not even gonna try. It's like torn. It's because of tape on it. Nice. I actually remember that being like an episode or part of one of the movies. I don't remember. Boruto's reaction. The place is a lot fancier than it used to be. It used to just be like a little bar type thing. I don't think Hinata cared about where they went. I think she was just so happy to be with Naruto. Her true love. Not me, my friends too. I remember the episode where he actually like put on the glasses and reenacted some of the lines. Naruto saw that though. He should have like realized. I didn't take a good look at the picture of the Kages, although I didn't see Naruto. Maybe he was on there, and I just didn't recognize him in his hat. Choji! Watch your daughter, say your name! No! I still don't know her name! That's gonna be like an eating competition. In this world of extreme calories. God, the shadows. legendary Queen of Gluttony's record. No, shit, he heard it. Oh, does he know something about that? Nice. So we are seeing a little bit of stuff. Cool. So much food. They're both passing out. It's impressive that she can keep up, being so much younger. uh, is that the same little, like, money wallet pouch thing that he had when he was younger? Holy shit! Hinata's a boss. Oh, did we jump back? Aw. I'm guessing Hinata sewed the head back on. Nice. I was curious what it was. Nice. Gotta keep dreaming. Nice. Alright. So that is that. I'm gonna minimize this stuff again because I don't want to watch that outro. So I'm listening to it, but I can't see it, just like last episode. For you full lengthers that see this, this gets cut out for the normal YouTube uploads. But yeah. Got through both episodes. We made it. Still gotta do discussion though. Not a big deal. Almost. It'll probably be nearly like getting close to 1 a.m. by the time I finish the discussion. Not terrible. I like the outro. Well, I like the outro song. I can't see the actual outro. Just gonna wait to see if there happens to be any after credits. Although, has there been any after credits yet? I don't remember. Sounds like it is ending. Yep, this is preview. Alrighty. So, that is the end of episode 18. Almost forgot. I watched 17 and 18, so it gets a little confusing in my head sometimes. That's the end of episode 18. It was a good episode. I liked it. The the whole thing, I said it a little bit during the episode when Himari got mad because the doll got broke. That like creepy kid's voice is always like the kind of thing that like gives me shivers when it comes to like scary movies. Like it didn't give me shivers during this because it just wasn't the right like setting and theme, you know? But in like scary shows and stuff like that, hearing like a kid like talk like that is so creepy. Um so I thought that was they did really good at making it friggin' like creepy. Like I found you. It's freaking creepy shit like that. But yeah, so Himori activated her Byakugan on the same day that Naruto became Hokage. And he friggin' she was strong enough that she was able to like the what did Hinata call it? Like the chakra, it's like the chakra deactivation point or something, but it wasn't that. I don't remember what she exact like word for word called it, but apparently Himari hit the perfect spot in order to make Naruto go unconscious for an entire day, which I guess he got hit obviously like because he was protecting Boruto. Um and I still find that crazy that at that kind of an age she's able to do something like that. So I wonder if she's gonna be like really strong in the future too. Um, that's interesting. It's gonna be kind of cool. Because I mean, the thing is, the only problem with silly episodes like that is seeing a strength like that makes you wonder why like Hinata wasn't more powerful. You know, like if she could just poke someone and make them go unconscious for an entire day, couldn't she just win most fights? Like obviously most people like should be able to overcome that. Anyway, I'm thinking way too much into it, but that is like small little things about shows where they make like something seem really strong, but then in the in actual use it's useless. But it was probably just Naruto not having his defense up. I'm sure if anybody had their defenses up, they would have. It might not have affected them as much. He was more or less like surprised by the whole situation, jumped in front of her, and I guess that's like most likely why. Um, but yeah, that was a whole cool thing, like seeing her awaken that though, even if it wasn't like such a goofy manner. But that's how it's gonna be for kids. It's not like because we already knew she activated as a kid, and it's not like she's gonna be in a life or death situation where she needs to activate it, right? So it's pretty normal for her to be upset about something silly like that, and that's when it gets activated. But that's really interesting. I do wonder if she's gonna be like strong in the future. If we're gonna, I mean, I guess we saw Boruto at a pretty like decent age, right? So that means she should be at a pretty decent age as well. At least graduated from the academy, so she might be. We might be able to get to see her eventually, if we ever get to the point of like the first episode where it showed Boruto like older, like almost like Boruto seemed like he was the age of Naruto when Shippuden started. Um, in that, so that means like Himawari should be, at least like 14, 15, like probably graduated from the academy and all that, but interesting stuff. Um, Obviously it's Boruto's show, so he's probably going to be stronger in the long run, but anyway, regardless, it was pretty interesting that Naruto didn't even get to go to his own inauguration because he was freaking unconscious. And poor, poor Konohamaru had to transform into him in order to be there. to keep up appearances, I suppose. And then it was pretty cool after that whole thing. It seemed like Hinata just spent the rest of the night taking care of Himawari. Uh, and because she was sick in current time, all the Byakugan stuff was past. And Naruto and Boruto went out for some ramen at Ichiraku, which I called it. Gotcha, guys. It was very hard to figure out where they were gonna go. No, I made a joke about that during the episode, but the that was one thing. I kind of I hate when other people do it. Like when I'm watching reactions, I sometimes hate when people predict something on the spot and act proud of it. So that's why I make jokes about doing that. Is like when you're seeing something and every clue like indicates that this is gonna happen, and then you predict it like 2 seconds before it actually happens. In my opinion, that's not a prediction. But some people, some reactors I've seen are like, "Oh, I freaking called that!" Like, no, if you called that an episode before or 2 episodes before or something, that's a prediction in my opinion. But me saying, "Oh, they're gonna go to Ichiraku Ramen," like right before they went there because they said they're going out to eat and that's Naruto's favorite place. It's not really a prediction in my opinion. That's just me talking out loud at what's gonna happen. Anyway, enough about that. It was pretty cool seeing them bond a bit more. Boruto is still very salty that his dad isn't home enough, but he was shocked that Naruto did come home as quickly as he did because Himawari was sick. He saw he got a little smile out of Boruto, and then took him out to eat. And Boruto was too busy being snobby to appreciate that they were having a little bit of bonding time, even though he saw Shoji and his daughter together, and he was a little bit jealous of their bonding. So, kind of interesting. Kind of interesting. I think Boruto is slowly coming around, but at the same time, he's still a little upset. So I'm sure it'll take time, but I think he'll come around. I think it'll take I think he'll slowly improve, but then there'll be one incident that shows why Naruto does what he does, and it'll turn the tables for Boruto. That might be the case, or they'll just keep slowly whittling at Boruto until he's fine with it. But I wonder if Boruto is ever gonna develop a dream. I think he might have said a sort of dream that he has. I think he basically just said he wants to be there for his family or create a world where the I don't know. I forget exactly what it was. Did he want to become Hokage so that way he can change the Hokage? Is that what it was, or I'm not sure. Or he just wants to be there and stuff like that, but I don't know. Either way, yeah. I felt there was something else I wanted to talk about during that episode. Let's see. Let's quick rundown. So we had the whole Byakugan thing. We had Shoji, his daughter, the eating competition. Hinata was the top one, which I didn't talk about. She ate what was that, 46 bowls? It said as a record. Jesus Christ, Hinata, the gluttony queen or whatever. Oh shoot, there was something I wanted to talk about. Snap, snap, snap. Let's see if I can skim through real fast. But yeah, that scene. Oh my god. I guess I didn't really talk about it because there's not much to say. But that scene with friggin' Naruto when he got poked by Himawari, he the whole scene where it changed to what was QB the name? Was that like the Ninetales name? And then he had a different name. I'm pretty sure he had a different name, and I can't remember it. But basically, Ninetales. Uh, that whole scene, I just saw it again briefly when I was skipping through. You saw him like getting poked too, and that was pretty funny. I guess I was representing his chakra points being like turned off or whatever. Um, I was pretty. I also just skipping through. I saw the part where Haruka Sensei recognized the fact that um it was Konohamaru. That was pretty funny. Shoot. Yeah, I don't really remember what it was. There was something I wanted to talk about, and I can't remember now. Yeah, skipping through, I'm nearly at the end again, and I haven't like seen a scene that triggers my memory. But regardless, that is probably all I gotta say about the episode. So since this is 18, that's actually what I wanted to talk about. I just got to it. Nice. Um, I said in an earlier episode that I said in an early episode that I didn't think they'd do many flashbacks to the Naruto series. And I thought or I was wondering if they were going to, and I said like maybe they won't do any at all. But this episode they kind of had the cool like faint outlines of like the kind of like not shadowy, but like ghostly, like transparent forms of the characters sitting at the bar area when they're younger. In a few scenes from that kind of thing, which was really cool. I really like the way they did that. I'm glad they didn't do like a flashback moment that took a few minutes or something. It was just like a quick flash with Boruto looking over at his like younger self and stuff. Like I really appreciate that. That was really good on them. It was awesome. Um, it'd be cool if they do more stuff like that during like really meaningful stuff. That'd be cool. I don't need like full flashbacks, but seeing like little tidbits, I guess, is pretty neat. But that is gonna be the last thing I want to talk about. That was one of like the things I went into this discussion like thinking I need to talk about and then forgot. But I think that is gonna be it. I am gonna hop off of here and start editing. I enjoyed the episode, and it seems like next week we're gonna be getting into the next arc, which is exciting. I'll probably be going back to one episode again for a bit. I'm starting up. My break is actually over this week. I start up school again. So I'm gonna be a little bit busier, but I'll probably try to do multiple episodes again in the future. Maybe take a few weeks of just single episodes, and then maybe do another double drop and stuff. We'll see how it goes, adding the third show into the mix and all that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. See ya.